We're good.
Is everyone inside?
Except for you and Miko.
Oh, I'm in a different instance.
Mika's at the door.
Yeah, Miko's right at the entrance on the inside with us.
I'm gonna leave and then go back in.
Did it put you somewhere else within
I
the
was
area?
inside. I was inside. Oh, what the
If
fuck?
you went in before I did, then you're probably in a heroic version of this.
Hmm. I don't know. I was kicking that first mob's ass.
It'd be like that though.
It would be like that. You're just beating ass.
You need a what us 14 times?
Fortitude, I'm assuming.
Hello?
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 Hi.
Yeah, I get summoned.
Yeah, once we clear this trash back.
Thanks.
Get a summoning portal up.
I have many lucky doos
Thank you.
if you like.
Oh, thank you.
Feasts.
Thank you.
Suppose I should buff up and shit too.
I did that while the little role play was going on.
There we go.
Like I somewhat remember this fight, but somewhat don't. I know there's certain things you have to avoid.
You guys can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay, that was weird.
Yeah, that's why I kind of don't like using push to talk because sometimes it wants to work, sometimes it's like, no, I'm not gonna work today.
I changed some of my key bindings and stuff, so it was just acting weird.
Anybody who hasn't picked up the protoform schematic for Serenade, it is right here.
The only one
Yeah.
I'm missing in here is the one that's right after Halandras that makes you have to backtrack to get it.
Wait, I want that.
I figured if I just went to look it up and figure out where it was, I might as well just stand next to it.
Can't
Yeah,
use
for
that
anybody
here.
who
How do you get
doesn't.
back up there?
There's a portal over here in the middle of the room.
Yes, I
There's
think
like a little floating translocation orb.
What do I do over here?
No. Oh, Pico, can you get to the edge so I can jump to you? Oh, I can't jump to you. Never mind, it won't let me.
I can grip you in like 20 seconds.
Yes.
never heard somebody actually be happy to be gripped by Miko when he normally grips me into danger stuff.
Danger stuff.
Where is the schematic?
Over on the other
like-
side.
I think it's like on one of the chain links.
So yeah, it's right here.
Huh.
If you haven't unlocked the protoform synthesis for mounts, you may not be able to see it.
Thank you. I'll be back. 2 seconds.
Maybe that's why I can't see it, because I don't think I've done anything.
Okay. Sorry. To go get my dog.
Hey, cookies.
Go pull. We good to go? Ready check?
Leo.
That was really close. Nope.
For some reason, my shield is not throwing, and that's being very annoying.
I went ahead and threw wild spirits on top of them. There's an emitter up.
We need to move over here to be ready for another exposed core.
You done it? Do you have a slowstone res?
Yeah, I do.
You can get Eric up.
Oh yeah. He's out of range. Hold on.
Come to the force suit first.
Laser on mute. Find shelter.
Force field.
I'll him this one, Lexi.
All right. Get
Sorry,
Eric up
Lila.
again.
Alright, I'm running in the last core, so the boss is gonna be coming down in a minute.
Laser on mute. Taunt boss. Phase 2.
Don't stand right where he comes out, because you'll get squished.
Get flattened like a pancake.
You got him, Lynn?
Yep.
Taunt boss.
Using the middle up.
Defensive.
Lila.
Ah. Oh. I
When
always
should we
have a
pop
habit.
Primal, Lila?
Save it.
Okay.
He's gonna enter a phase where he just starts doing raid-wide damage, so we'll pop it then.
Target you.
Is it maybe 20%? I forget the percentage.
Probably not supposed to keep taking those.
Is there a tank swap?
Yeah, I'm at 3 stacks of angry.
I'll take
Thank
it.
you.
There's that middle up.
Taunt boss.
Okay, now we can do hero.
Everyone stack.
I even threw wild spirits down.
property. Mortals were never meant to enter this sacred ground. You will soon witness events that expand your understanding of existence. Some may even unravel your sense of reality, sending you spiraling into insanity. Let's not ignore them. You have discovered an ancient translocator. With it, you can access the sacred pattern and move through it.
You guys want to do the sausage or Scullix first?
Yours to unlock. I shall be taking extensive notes.
I say Dulcinea or the sausage is pretty easy.
The sausage.
Ephemeral planes.
So that would be Genesis Cradle Alpha.
Might have to explain the fight for my boyfriend who's tagging along with us.
That's fine.
Say that like I've ever done this on normal either.
It's been a while since I've done it. I just remember the memes with the sausage.
Do we need to clear the platforms?
Do need to pull Krugen.
Yeah, because then if we don't pull him, they just keep spawning.
Correct.
Ah, I remember something. I'm smart, cuz.
I'm really loving this double paladin tanking, just create giant fucking piles of mobs. Great.
It's a pretty good deal.
Watch out for all this gray shit, because it will throw you off the platform.
Sometimes I forget you can mount.
This guy does do a knockback also.
Yes, don't stand too close to the edge.
That's a lot of shit.
Just trying to bump those numbers up for your wild spirits, you know.
Yeah, if we were doing heroic, we could have used primal there.
Thank you.
We might need some markers set up here.
You have assist. You should be able to put them down.
Okay. I don't remember what colors to use, but so she's going to spawn these halos that are going to come out from those places where I put the markers down. You can go through the halo once, but if you get hit by it twice, it'll probably kill you. It's called Disintegration Halo. You should be able to see where she's going to spawn the first halo, so you'll want to move her to the location of the first one. That way you have more time to get away from the second one. We can go ahead and hero on pull. There's going to be a part in the fight where she teleports, and she's going to start channeling a long spell. We'll all stack up there. I'll throw down my anti-magic zone and just try to DPS her as hard as you can.
Where do you say we're going to stack for that?
Kind of where she is right now.
Oh, okay.
Throughout the fight, there's going to be somebody who gets targeted with staggering barrage. You should see an arrow over your head. You'll need some people. We can set up groups. It's like group 1 can soak the beam first. You want to stand in the beam in front of the person who has the arrow on their head. because if they take all the damage by themselves, they will die. So you can rotate groups. Group 1 first, group 2 second. Other than that, it's pretty much it. As far as I can remember.
Alright.
All right. So we tanking her first off on triangle.
You can just
or...
kind of have her like kind of over here where I am right now. Just start here. And we'll hero on pull.
His voice must prevail.
Watch where. Interrupt.
So that's the halo. Oh yeah, I forgot about the arc. Don't stand in that.
Interrupt 3. Interrupt 3. Tuned boss. Interrupt 1. Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Yeah, focus the ad.
Tuned boss.
What drops the black circles?
The ad does.
Oh, okay. Good.
Staggering barrage, group 2, getting that blue line. Okay, stack up.
We also got the essence.
Watch where.
It's gonna come from purple first.
Yes, to start running towards purple.
Oh shit. Lynn, do you want to take it? I got.
I have been taking it several times. You keep taunting it back. Do you want it or not?
I haven't taunted at all.
Mm,
I'll stop hitting her though.
Group 1, stack up in that line.
Interrupt 4. Stack.
Do you want me to take her off now?
yeah, you should be there. As soon as your infused strikes, debuff drops, you want the boss back.
Yep, got it.
Watch where. Tuned boss. Interrupt 1. Shockwave.
Okay, move to green.
Interrupt 2. Interrupt 2.
That was definitely a taunt. You probably meant to do it that time. Nope, that was a little early.
No, that was oh fuck, I know what it is. Yes, I probably have been taunting because it's in one of my fucking buttons. That's not my taunt button. Change that out right now.
We got a destruction core. Just disappeared.
Interact 2. Interact 2. Stand high.
Taunting her.
Stand high.
So, what ability did you have taunt macro to?
The fucking Hammer of the Righteous.
Where you're oh, Hammer of the Righteous. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that would do it.
So yeah. So,
Well, crisis averted.
yeah, there. Problem solved. Won't happen again.
The exciting thing about that is that the tank debuff is largely survivable by the tank with brute force. It's when it falls off that the raid gets smacked.
Any leather
Yeah, I
people-
noticed that the first time. I was like, oh shit.
I'll just do it this way.
It just fucking went boom, and I was like, well, I should probably stand away from people.
I think it's just totally raid wide. Like, standing away from them doesn't even help at that point.
I think it's just
no.
between. I think Leather's just you and Hunter.
Oh. I do not need it. Do you want this?
I
guess.
guess. Alpha.
Yes.
Wait, which one are we going to?
I'll give it to you at the next one.
We're going to the ethereal planes?
The ephemeral planes.
Yeah.
I hope I clicked the right one because I didn't need to click.
There's only one other option.
Yeah, but I didn't see where I clicked. I just moved my mouse and accidentally hit the button.
Well, I guess you'll find out once you land.
I'm sure I will. I'm going in the direction everyone else is.
I'm gonna go left and then right path?
Go to the right first.
Right first? Okay.
We're
Are we
gonna go to Skolix.
Thank you.
Are we gonna eventually attempt to open the box or no?
Box.
It's the only way to get the like harness thing, whatever it's called.
So we tried to get bosses down first. Because we were running on limited time tonight.
True.
Let's see how far we can get.
I'm gonna throw wild spirits on all this.
I'm just gonna move them all on top of this fucking portal so we can pick them up as it comes.
Oops.
What?
I think went the wrong way, Mitch.
You said Skolix, right?
Oh shit. Ah yes. Oops, my bad.
I mean, isn't this trash that we have to clear anyway once we leave Golex?
I was just caught up and swept up in the whole. They're bouncing off of this barrier and then the barrier. Do we pick up all the trash?
All they can.
Keep the file controllers interrupted.
I even threw wild spirits down.
Oh. Oh, lag. Oh, gosh.
Something's healing them, and I don't know what it is.
I think it's the file controller.
Yeah, it's consume.
And you can't interrupt that one.
Biology fun fact: the scolex is the part of the head that the tapeworm uses to attach to your innards.
Ew.
I didn't need to know that.
And now you'll think about it every time you see this boss's name.
I mean, it's already bad enough I've already seen a picture of what an ant's face looks like up close.
You saw that picture too?
Yes.
My dreams are haunted. It's
Okay,
really
Some
so
scolexes
the-
have little hooks, some scolexes have little suction cups, some have both. Like a
the
little
tanks are gonna
nutrient
wanna.
draining Aurora. Sorry.
Yeah, so the tanks are gonna take Skolix and face them the other way from where we are right now. I don't really know about taunt swaps and stuff.
I got that under control.
Okay. There are going to be some blue swirlies that he's going to put on the ground and melee range. You want to stand out of those. They hurt a lot and they give you a debuff. So try to stay grouped up in front of him on X as much as you can for the melee people. And then just move out of the blue and then group back up. Every once in a while, he's going to turn around and face the group and cast Wretch. You want to move out of that. The range people want to kind of spread out around blue. I think only in heroic is when you have to swap out. So after he does 2 casts of Wretch, we're all gonna stack up on blue. All the DPS, all the healers will run to blue first, and then the tanks will move in last. When everybody groups up on blue, he will burrow. He'll cast knockback. So be prepared for that. He will not burrow if everybody's not stacked up. We do want him to burrow so that we can drop some of our stacks. Does anybody have any questions? I'm not the best explainer. Kaz is better than this. Better at this than I am. Okay.
I think that was a pretty good explanation.
To be clear, X is where you want the raid? Question mark.
Ranged is going to start on blue. Melee will be on X. The tanks will be
On
near
the,
X.
on the far side from X, though.
Yep, on the
Yep.
far side. Yep.
Yep.
And after he casts 2 wretches, then everybody will stack on blue. The tanks will stack last.
So we also run to square after.
Yes, after everybody else stacks up, then the tanks will move to the blue or square.
Okay.
And hero on pull.
So I have a preference. Make sure we're not getting cleaved together. So we need to stand like opposite points of a triangle from the raid. Yeah. There's Riftmaw, your boss, your boss. There you go. That's it. That's the only mechanic we win.
Alright, maybe just call those out.
And we've got barrier.
Mine's not saying shit.
It is a cast bar, so you'll see him cast it once on the other tank.
Okay.
You just want the other tank not to get hit by it twice. There's Riftmaw 1, my boss. I'm gonna eat this Rend, and eat this Riftmaw, and it's fine.
Awesome.
Okay, after this stretch, everybody get ready to stack on blue.
Alright.
Okay, tanks, you should be good to come over.
Special coming.
Get ready for the knockback. Now range will move to X. You don't want to be standing where the tanks are.
I be your boss. There you go. Perfect. And mine again. Mine again.
And then we'll do the same thing again after 2 wretches. Everybody will move to X.
Oh, I barely got out of that.
Oops.
Rend. Riftmaw 1.
Perfect. There's fancier stuff we can do to avoid Rend stacking, but it just doesn't matter compared to Riftmaw.
Okay.
So like right now I have 2 stacks of Rend,
Okay,
so you should
everybody
be,
move to X.
so like ideally we want you to get the next Rend.
Okay, tanks, y'all can come to X.
Oh shit. Riftmaw.
That's fine.
Okay. Just as we're running
Okay,
away.
ranged on blue.
Oops.
Lindsay.
I'm okay.
Lindsay's drunk.
My bad. I was slow to move.
Riftmaw. Rend.
All right, Skull X 102. I have Rend, so you should have the boss going into the swap. So yours now. Here we go. And like you see what I mean. It's as long as we do the Rift Maw fine, is normal, we win.
Perfect.
Okay, so I think we'll run out to the left and go to Zymox, and then after Zymox, we will do Halandros.
This is where you have to pull all of the things?
Along with the Taskmaster. And kill the Taskmaster while he has the buff on him while all of the mobs are still alive.
Oh, this is the thing.
Yeah. And you have to
Uh-oh.
have like 5 of the mobs on top of him. And then kill him with the mobs on top. So he gets synergy and you have to kill him while he has that on him. And he only gets it when he's around a certain amount of mobs. But if you kill him and he doesn't have synergy, the box won't open.
Hard mode trash.
I think he also has to have 5 stacks of the synergy. I forget for sure.
It's like 3.
Yeah, I think he needs like 2 more. Otherwise, he won't open the box.
Bouncing between 2 and 3.
Really?
You have to kill him while he has, like, I think 5 stacks of synergy.
All the things is saying 3.
Oh, it's saying 3?
Mm-hmm.
He had none when he died.
Well, that's okay.
He has to die while he has it.
Yeah, I think Ray said we're just trying to push bosses right now.
Is there no end to your incessant hounding?
Okay. There's a few things going on here. First thing is the portals. So somebody, either DPS or tank, two people are going to get targeted at the same time, and they're going to need to place portals throughout the platform. The tanks will place their portals on the star on yellow, and DPS will always be on blue in the center. At least starting out, tanks will put it on yellow. I think tanks end up moving over to moon.
I'm hearing tanks outside, DPS inside.
Yes, tanks outside, DPS inside. Ranged will all want to stack on purple to bait the traps. So I put a marker on Zier's head. You'll all want to stay near Zier over on the purple marker. At 75% and 50% health, Zymox will go immune, and he's going to summon 4 different ads. They need to be interrupted as much as possible so that they can all be grouped up in the middle. Got to burn all the ads down as fast as possible, and then you can start attacking Zymox again. They're going to be Genesis rings. It's important that the portals are placed where they're supposed to, because you use those to get in and out of the Genesis rings without dying. There's going to be like a column in the middle. It'll tell you which direction the Genesis rings are going to go. Kind of hard to explain, but basically if the column is moving up, I believe that means the Genesis ring, yeah, they're going to be coming in.
If it's coming down, it's going out, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's basically opposite of what it looks like. After the second set of ads, the range can kind of come stand over here where we are now. They don't have to stay on purple. Can't really think of anything other than that. It's just important that DPS always puts portals on the inside, tanks on the outside. Range people, healers included, can all go ahead and start moving towards purple.
I'm not paying attention.
And I believe we save heroism for after the second set of ads is dead.
Five, four, three, two, one.
My wormhole, your boss.
Okay, so we're going to the outside portal. Sorry, I'm really bad at calling that out.
Oh, I died.
Yeah, sorry.
I died right on the edge of the portal.
Same here.
Oh, I'm alive. Oh,
I saved you.
I appreciate it, but
Yeah, we should probably just wipe it and start over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see
wipe
if
it up. Wipe it up. Pulling yourself off the cliff or something.
Hmm.
Would it be reasonable to put the star and diamond a little bit closer to each other? So
Yeah,
that, I think it would make the lives of the people in the ranged camp easier to get to an outside portal quickly, but I could be making shit up.
No, I agree. I did put it kind of far away.
So even if you can't predict which way the rings are going to go, if you're kind of like halfway through the circle, so not dead center because the ring might come out and kill you, and not all the way out because the ring might come from the outside and kill you, but if you're halfway between, then you'll have a little bit of time to react. And you just need to get to the portal that's not covered by the ring that's encroaching. And if the portals have been placed correctly in the first place, which I think they were, then just stepping on the portal will save you.
Why is that thing in there?
Sorry, what thing?
It's not there anymore, so it's fine.
Pink elephants, huh?
Thank you for the food.
Oh, yeah, there's that mechanic. I wasn't sure if that was a heroic only thing or not, but the tanks do have a mechanic where they're going to suck the group in. I saw it start to happen, but I don't think anybody actually got sucked into the tank.
Arcane vulnerability. Sounds dangerous.
Yeah, glyph of relocation. That's a mechanic that pulls the raid into the tank. So the tank has to keep that in mind whenever the Genesis rings are coming out, where they're going to stand with the glyph of relocation.
Don't get everybody murdered by yanking them into the ring.
All right, let's give it another shot.
And turtle still works on clearing the traps, right? If there becomes too many, I can turtle and just run through them all.
Yep.
Sweet. I remember doing that.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I am past my breaking point.
Move to circle.
My wormhole, your boss.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Oh, I got stunned. I walked into a trap by accident.
Everybody go to yellow.
Yeah, I'm gonna die though.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
You ready for rings?
Got a yellow. Range still try to stay group up. Okay, this is the ad phase.
Defensive. Defensive. Defensive.
Range back to kind of near purple, but not in the traps.
I'm over near like moon.
Your boss.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Okay, get ready to move to blue. Don't go through yet. Just get ready. And go through.
My boss, get away with a rune.
Clearing as many
It
traps
already
as I
popped.
can. Oh, I got stunned. Fuck. No, Jesus Christ.
Rings
Okay,
soon.
we're gonna be going to the center again.
As soon as you see the ring pass the outer,
And
Thank
Your
you.
boss.
I was trying
your
I was
boss.
trying to clear as many of the traps as possible.
Watch your step.
Range, be aware you've got a long run to the outside if you need to go that way.
ads.
Now I'm slowly moving over.
Try to get interrupts on these guys so they all come in.
I'm throwing wild spirits on them.
Yep, there you go. Good job.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Coming
Okay,
out.
going to the outside portal. Going
Your
outside
boss.
portal again.
Your boss.
Outside portal, outside portal. Ooh, yeah.
I got pulled.
Ah,
We can get a couple people up, right?
We have 20 seconds on a battle res.
Okay.
Going outside portal.
oops. Went the wrong direction.
No.
And outside portal
Ready
again.
Shit.
If we get that battle res, this might still be winnable.
I'm trapped. I can't do it.
Alright. Anyone who's alive, get Lindsay out of this stasis trap. Otherwise, we definitely die.
One outside portal.
again. She's gonna die.
Yeah.
Not on my watch.
Oh wait, hold
The
on.
pod.
But outside portal again.
AOE incoming.
Live, insect.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I don't. Ah. Gee. I picked up someone. I don't know who I did.
Alright, do we do this or do we wipe it up? Your call.
It's probably a wipe.
Alright, wiping it up.
Roger. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, so that one mechanic, the tank suck, the tank needs to be in a safe spot before the rest of the group gets pulled.
No one release.
Can you pick me up? And I'll
Yeah,
pick everyone else up?
the glyph of relocation. That was just kind of crappy timing because a lot of us went through the portal and then we got sucked back to the outside of the portal again, or to the outside of the rings again.
Alright, so is that a hope for better timing sort of deal, or is that a we're supposed to have a plan for that sort of deal?
That happens pretty frequently, so you kind of have to plan for that. If you have the glyph of relocation, you need to go ahead and go through the portal and be in a safe spot so you don't suck people back to the outside of the Genesis rings.
Okay.
Is there
So-
a good
so-
spot that we can mark for that?
I think you just have to do the portal dance as if you're taking the whole raid with you, right?
Oh,
Pretty much.
okay. Damn. Okay.
It's like blowing people up by them being near the glyph of relocation is, not great, but yanking them all through the ring and getting them all instantly killed is definitely worse.
Gotcha.
But that was pretty good, though. We had them at 30%. Yeah. Okay, range, go ahead and get in position. You're purple.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Apologies, Sheriff One. It would only take a moment to deal with these intruders.
Move to circle.
How you stumble through space and time.
AOE incoming.
Hadn't chosen, so you can die.
Watch your step.
Your agony amuses me.
Watch one.
Going outside yellow.
Turned boss. AOE incoming.
Okay, so a relocation pulse is not fatal unless it yanks people into bad places. We just watched one go off and it was totally survivable.
Yeah, it pulled me and like several other people. We just had immediately like separate because of the little bouncy
Going
thing that
outside, going outside, yellow.
Oh, I'm a little too far. We.
AOE incoming.
Alright, pull the ads, or interrupt the ads.
Defensive. Defensive.
Hey, you don't want to let that ascension go off. It'll kill everybody.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Zir, if you could come back over to the other side. Like closer to purple. So we don't have traps over there.
Coming from the outside.
Okay, everybody go move to the inside and go in now.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
What would be the best
Get
time?
ready to go center.
Should I try to clear the traps after we go through?
Yeah, wait till after. And go in now. I am stunned.
DPS break the stasis trap.
I'm currently up. I got trapped in one because aspect of the turtle did not last long. For some weird reason.
Defensive. Defensive.
If you took a bunch of damage, that's probably what broke it.
Defensive. Defensive.
Maybe because I won't have turtle up again for another 3 minutes to clear the rest of the traps.
Okay, range, just kind of stay near purple for now.
Move to circle. AOE incoming. Watch your step. Watch well.
Okay, get ready to go outside the yellow. Going outside again to yellow.
Oh shit.
You're good. Stay there.
No, I had.
I got pulled straight back through and it wouldn't let me go back through even though I was standing on top of it.
It's fine. Get ibuprofen up.
Yeah, so
Just as I stepped through the fucking portal.
yeah, we got sucked through the portal.
I died right on the portal.
Outside portal.
Going outside.
Oops. Oh, okay, that worked.
The next time we drop off portals, we're going to do it a little bit further away from the existing pile of traps. We're going to go a little bit counterclockwise.
You've got another battle res.
Get red rum up.
We can probably go and pop hero.
Yeah, do it. Do we have a hero? Our hero's dead.
That would
Drums.
We got
probably
drums
would have
if we
been
need.
me.
I just popped drums.
Okay, that'll work.
Watchers show step.
Ibuprofen, next time we get portals, don't bring it to the star. Bring it like 60 degrees counterclockwise from star in the open space.
Jesus Christ. What? Right here?
Where you? Yeah,
Yeah. Perfect. So now we've got some space to play with.
Okay.
Outside.
Okay,
Let's go.
outside portal. And we're going to be going inside portal.
Alright, I've moved the marks. We're just, the room is rotated. We're fine.
And go. It was right on your tail, Linz.
I know.
Good news, team. This fight does not get any harder from here.
I'd like to request a potty break.
Like right now? Can you wait like 30 seconds?
Yeah, I can wait.
Going outside. Going outside.
You know, as soon as possible.
Alright, how about after the boss dies?
Going inside.
Okay, get ready to go to the center, but I think
Unless
should
you
kill
kill
it.
him before. Yep, there you go.
Good
Alright, I'll be
job,
right back.
team.
That was fun.
So the next one has some stuff going on, but it's not as complicated with portal setups and stuff like that. So good job, guys.
Will we have enough people to soak the balls or to hit the balls?
Two, 2, 5. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to get another DPS if you've got another friend.
This might actually be a good spot to stop. Because I don't know anybody else. Do you guys have any friends that may want to come or that are capable of helping out?
Yeah, I don't really have anybody online right now that would be interested.
Yeah, this might be where we call it then. End it on a good note or on a high note for the night.
I mean, we got 4 of the bosses down so far, so that's good.
I mean, we could always try it, and if it's too painful, we can just go ahead and call it.
Want to do that? Give it a shot. We'll give it, you know, maybe one or two tries, and then if it doesn't work out, call it.
Sure, I'm game to try.
All right, let's do that. But like Linz, I'm gonna go take a potty break real quick.
Alright, I will do the same then.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Everybody's taking a short break.
Great.
Everybody's using the bathroom, basically, almost.
I had to pee like the last 2 bosses.
Joke's on you. I peed in a Coke can.
That explains the tank swaps.
Whoa.
Being between swaps.
Being between swaps, is it? Never tanked in here before. Pretty fun.
I still remember the very first time I ran through this place, I died at every single boss at least 3 times.
I think we're doing pretty good. Considering there's lots of ways it could go wrong.
This is true. I just want that curious crystal sniffer, like, schematic. But I like how they named it the crystal sniffer. Curious crystal sniffer. Did you really just throw a pumpkin head at me? How dare thee?
I did.
How fucking dare you? He's pumpkin heading everyone.
That's okay. I have to run back at him.
He has to join the pumpkin head army.
Oh, I see. Showing off with your east wind, eh?
I have something to go.
What is this?
It's from Time Walking.
Oh. Fancy. Pretty mount.
So, Lens, I have a question for you.
Mm.
On our second Zymox wipe, which of us did more healing to the other?
I 306. You were 306 on me. Oh, you did more than you did more to me than I did to you.
Amazing.
By like a full 100k.
It's close though. You had to think about it.
Yeah. I had to heal myself most of the time for that fight. So.
You were your number one source of incoming heals. That's true.
I was.
But similarly, I was my own number one source of incoming heals by an enormous margin.
Checking to see who's back.
I think almost everyone except for Miko.
Oh. Oh, that's okay.
Don't kill yourself on that bulwark. I see it happen all the time.
noticed that, and I was like, I should probably stand behind that.
Yeah, sometimes I pop a bomb limb, like right before he puts that up, and I kill myself with it. It hurts. So we can skip some of that trash, just kind of go to the left. We don't have to take all that stuff.
Oh. Oh shit. That's okay.
I don't think I've ever been this stunned in my life.
Ah! I got whacked in the face and I didn't even see it. Oh, well.
Was it like a fun whacking in the face, or just like one of those
It,
shitty?
it stunned me.
Smacks in the face generally do that.
It'd be like that though.
Oh, is the crab guy coming up?
Hold
Yep.
on.
I hate that guy.
It's so fun.
First time I ever went against him, I got flung off the edge because I didn't understand the mechanic, because nobody explained it in detail to me. Of don't
Stand
have
in
your
front.
back to the edge.
Yeah, you always want to be ahead of Shatter.
We probably want to purge those shields, right?
Yeah, if somebody can. Maybe Demon Hunter or Hunter can.
There's so many damn swirlies.
And all these balls too. So many balls in the face. Oh, those are his feet.
I'm sorry.
He found the toe beans. Oh, that's just too funny.
I like the realization. Oh, those are his feet.
Okay, so we want to kind of be loosely spread out in a circle around the boss.
Are those
not
balls his
excited.
balls?
Yeah.
I hope not, Jesus.
What's wrong with those? Those aren't a good size? They look comfortable.
That don't look comfortable.
Wonder if they're polished from all the sand.
They're probably itchy.
A mirrored finish.
Okay, so there are going to be these floating orbs making their way towards the boss. That's why we're all kind of spread out. Just do what you can to bump into the balls and keep them from reaching the boss. If they reach the boss, he does AoE damage to the raid. There will be a reclaim phase where he's going to try to pull them in much harder. So you'll have to actively keep bumping the balls, keep them away from him. At 78% and 45% is when we're going to start doing the walking phase. So I marked where he's going to go for the first phase. That wall is going to drop, and he's going to start walking to the next room.
Basically where I'm jumping.
Yeah, so you want to try to stay in front of the boss as much as possible. He's going to cast, I think there's going to be an orb that casts Shatter, I believe is the spell. Whenever that casts, it does a knockback. If you are not in front of it, it will knock you backwards, or it can knock you to the side if you're next to it. If you are next to it, it can knock you off the platform, and then you'll be out of the fight unless we can res you. If it knocks you backwards, you might not make it into the next room in time, and you'll be locked out. You're going to get... There's missiles, so you just want to spread out with those. They will drop to the ground, just move out of the circle that it leaves on the floor.
All right.
I know there's something that healers need to be cleansing. I'm trying to find what it's called, but I can't find it. It's like Crushing Dread or something like that. I think healers are supposed to dispel. The boss is also going to cast Light Shatter Beam on the tanks. So just watch out for that. Healers and DPS, you don't want to stand in that beam. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else. When we get to the third room, so this is the first room, and then he's going to walk to the next room. When we get to the third one, we'll do Bloodlust then in the last room. Guess we can go ahead and give it a go, see what it looks like.
Five, four, four, three, two, one.
Oh, and he doesn't move from his current position, so it's just facing. I mean, until the movement phase.
Yep, he's going to stay there for now.
I've been beamed. Your boss.
Taunted him.
Okay, so yeah, that's the Crushing Prism. You'll see these like white circles around people. That needs to be dispelled if possible.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's survivable even after 2 hits.
Yeah. And then it doesn't last long enough to cause a problem.
No.
Make sure you're keeping an eye out for the balls. Don't let them touch the boss. And these are the missiles. Kind of back up a little bit. And then after it drops, move out of the circle.
Okay, that
He's
beam hurts
reclaimed,
though.
so he's going to start dragging them in. So keep an eye out.
I'll watch your
Nope.
health.
I'm standing in front of one of the orbs.
Yeah, if you have like a bigger group and you have enough DPS, sometimes you can skip reclaim and he'll just go ahead and start walking to the next room. Missiles spread out. Red Rum has Crushing Prism if I could get a dispel.
I also have the prism. Thank you.
Defensive. Absent. Turret.
Okay, we're moving, so move towards purple. You can still DPS the boss here. Okay, there's an orb up here to the left. Try to make sure you get in front of that because it will do a knockback. You don't want to get thrown off the side. Shadow's coming. That'll be the knockback.
That Crushing Prism.
There's going to be another shatter, so make sure you get into the room. And then we'll do another loose bed around the boss.
I now think the right tank swap timing is as soon as the first beam is visible. Take the boss, yours. And then you get hit by the next one.
I got the prism on me. Thank you.
Defensive.
Did you just take
Reclaim,
two light
watch
beams?
the balls.
Say again?
Did you just take 2 light beam?
A few times, yeah. The debuff only lasts like 6 seconds.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought that last one he only did like 1.
Yeah, so that was 2 beams right there.
Yeah, so I got the second one. Pretty good.
No, I mean, you got the third one. I got the second one.
Oh, what the fuck?
At 2%, he'll be walking again.
At what percent?
45% to try to push him here.
I even threw
A
walls.
lot of balls, a lot of balls.
Yep, I'm on one.
Okay, I'll get some of these here.
Okay, we're walking. I put a marker down. Green. Gotta get ahead of him so you don't get knocked back on shatter. Here comes shatter.
I'll face him backwards so I get thrown backwards.
your step.
And another shatter coming.
Spread.
And make sure you're in the room because there's going to be one last shatter.
Watch your step.
And Zir, if you could hero after I get Hunter up.
Yep, just let me know when. If you have to, just yell now.
Waiting for his body to move so I can res him. Just go ahead and do it. I don't see his body yet. Oh, there he is.
Yep, did it.
Your boss.
Spread. Turned force.
Got a lot of balls.
Absorb them.
Yeah, we might not have enough DPS to push it, but just do what you can.
Defensive. Defensive.
There's a ball getting way too close to him.
Spread.
Woo!
Turned force. Defensive. Turned force. Turned force. Defensive. Turned force. Defensive. Turned force. Defensive. Turned force. Defensive. Absorb. Turned force. Defensive. Turned force. Defensive.
And then after we defeat him, I'm running back and getting that schematic.
Turned force.
I don't know how long a short
Defensive.
time frame is before it disappears.
Alright, good shit, guys.
Let's go.
I'm running back and
And
grabbing that
Crash
schematic.
is over here.
I'm running and getting that schematic.
Wait, I want it. What is it?
It's the Curious Crystal Sniffer mount. But it's only up after you defeat Halandris. It's only up for a short time. I don't know how long a short time is. I see it. See it. Meow.
Hey, P-Roth.
Hi.
Hey.
If someone else wants it, I'll put. Can I do the thingy? I don't think so. But it's, where the deer is. Oh, everyone's coming. Okay, well. Left some okay somewhere.
I just immediately ran to grab that and I didn't even loot the boss yet.
You want to come, P-Roth? We just killed Halandris.
Sure.
There's a teleporter in the back of the room, back where the boss is.
You want DPS, Feyroth? Or do you mind DPSing?
Sure.
Sweet.
So where are we going to now?
Genesis Cradle Alpha. Next boss we're doing is Prototype Pantheon. Is there anyone who hasn't seen this fight at all? The Prototype Pantheon?
That would be my boyfriend, I know.
Oh, we can go and get some trash cleared, and then I'll start going over some pointers.
I remember the main pointer that most people told me was, do not pet the animals that come hopping at you.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Okay, I didn't get blasted off, but it did hurt a lot.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, it's like, what happened? Why didn't you get blasted?
Yeah, I've gotten hit but not knocked back. I thought that was interesting.
I don't know. I thought I saw one. I thought I saw somebody get knocked off once, but maybe I'm
I did
mistaken.
the first time I ever ran through it, I got thrown off.
Yeah, I have too. I don't know. Maybe it does sometimes.
So ibuprofen. We fight 2 things, then we fight 2 things, then we fight 4 things. The first 2 has a tank swap with a standard debuff. The second 2 have a tank swap with a standard debuff. And then the final 4 have both of those things again, so we just have to trade them back and forth. So I recommend we practice that in the first 2 phases. So like even though only one of the things has to be swapped, swap the other one also. We just trade bosses.
Sounds good.
And if that works, then we do the same thing in phase 4 and we win.
Awesome, awesome.
I keep getting smack stunned.
Let's get a summoning closet up for Bayroth after this.
Ah! Oh my gosh.
A lot of swirlies. Oh. Almost fell off the edge there.
I've seen tanks pull him into the hallway to avoid knockbacks, but he's almost dead anyway, so it don't matter.
Might as well learn some good habits, I suppose.
I wasn't tapped out trying to turn on my Spotify. That's not why I was caught off guard.
I'll get the
Nah,
right, you
Lens
get the
doesn't
left.
do that.
Okay, left, yeah.
You read. Hmm.
No aberrations.
Their presence upsets the cycle. The pattern must be
Okay, so one of the most important things here is that the bosses need to be kept at the same percentage. They need to die at the same time. We need to try to keep interrupts on duty.
Good news for interrupts. There's going to be a prop paladin tanking her all the time.
For the first two, there's going to be an intermission spot where there's going to be necrotic ritualists that are spread out around the platform. I'll put down some markers in a second. So we need to kill the ritualists. There's going to be a big green circle that starts in the middle of the room, and it's going to start growing and spreading out to the edges. Once all of the ads are dead, then the circle goes away. I believe we're going to have to do that twice before we phase to the next two. Duty is going to fly up in the air, and she's going to be channeling like a wind spell. There's going to be these brown swirlies on the floor. It's the pinning volley spell, so you don't want to stand in those. You'll get pinned to the ground. You won't be able to move. You'll be stunned. We can break you out of it, but it's kind of a pain, so try not to get caught in the swirlies. After these two... So after these two, then we'll have the next two prototypes come down. There's going to be some like blue spirit creatures running across the platform. You don't want to get bumped by those. They knock you all over the place. There's also going to be some blue tornadoes that you want to dodge. You want to keep up interrupts on renewal. Absolution is going to do a spell that sucks everybody in. You just want to run out of that and spread out. Healers, there are going to be some like cones or something like that spread out across the platform. You can heal those, and it adds extra healing to the group. Yeah, the withering seeds. Sorry. I'm not seeing the name of the spells. Ibuprofen, I can't remember off the top of my head. But there's only like one ability that she casts that you need to interrupt.
Okay.
Okay, so those markers that I set up is where the ritualists are going to spawn. You have a shit ton of range in this group. So I was going to say melee can go to green first, and range can go to purple, and then we all kind of meet up at blue. But we might need 1 or 2 range to split off and come help melee at green. All of the mechanics that I've explained so far, except I think the ritualists. When we get to phase 3, when all 4 of the bosses come down at the same time, you're going to be dealing with all of that all at once. So like the animacones, the blue creatures running across the floor, pinning volley, stuff like that. But we'll need to keep an eye on the boss's health, make sure they all die at the same time. I'll try to call stuff out as I see it. And we have barrier on this for our ethics. All right, let's give it a shot, see what it looks like. We will hero in the 3rd phase when all 4 of the bosses come down at once.
5, 4,
I'll call for it.
2,
Alright.
1.
And yeah, we'll want to get these bosses stacked up on top of each other.
Oh, there's also a cleave we need to not share.
Okay, here's the ritualist. So melee to green, range to the other one. To purple or skull. And then get the last one on blue.
Defensive.
Oh,
Ibuprofen, your duty. My war.
so the 2 of you that have death touch, you need to run into the blue barriers and call for a dispel. You need to go to separate barriers, can't use the same one. Sorry, I forgot about that part.
My duty, your war.
And we got ritualist again.
Barrier.
Oh, that's really shitty timing.
Yup.
Right, my war, your duty. My duty.
You should be able to just focus boss and push him here. Kill barrier.
The shield is shared, right? We can just attack anything.
I don't think they're shared. Okay, now we're gonna have absolution and renewal.
Right, my renewal. Over on triangle. Your absolution. gonna take a while to get them together. Perfect. Renewal's the one that doesn't want to move.
Yeah, the animal bolt.
Bears up.
You don't want to stand with them directly in the middle. Kind of bring them over here, where I'm jumping, kind of to the side of the marker, because there's going to be animals running through the platform.
Seeds are up.
Withering seeds are up. Healers, you can heal those for extra healing to the raid.
My absolution, your renewal. You warned renewal is kind of annoying to move, so just do what you can.
Watch your step.
Wild Stampede, watch out for the critters.
Trade bosses, my renewal.
On away. Kill the barrier. I think we just have... Yep, here we go. So all 4 coming down now.
Alright. It'll be my duty, your absolution. Pick up everything else you can.
Try to keep interrupts on renewal so we can get her moved.
Bears up.
And kill the barrier. And Zir, go ahead and hero.
There we go.
And just try to keep them even here. We need a little bit more on renewal and absolution. Okay, no more on duty. No more on duty. Stop attacking duty. Switch to renewal and then switch to absolution.
Bears
I
up.
like how the barrier had to come up right when she was about to be dead.
Yeah, so I guess on normal, you get a little bit of grace there, but on heroic, they have to die at the same time where they all get their health back.
Can we get more warlock cookies? If we're continuing, if we're not, then it's okay.
I have my microphone muted. Whoops. You guys want to try the Principled Architect? Next boss. Since we had another DPS that came in.
Let's do it.
See if I can explain this one or not.
As in warlock cookie. The health stone. Although a gingerbread cookie does sound nice right about now.
This guy does a ginormous knockback. Just be aware of that.
It's real funny to watch her go flying, though.
Thank you. Yeah, because when you go flying, sometimes you end up in areas you didn't think was possible.
Yeah, so these acquisition automa that are focusing on people, that's one of the mechanics in the fight that we're about to do, just so y'all are aware.
Whoops. Oh, shit. I saved myself. I ran off the edge. Oh, that was funny. Oops. Oh, that's fine. Wait, I don't remember what teleport to take. He
Just
summoned
summon you
me.
at the next boss.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's not Genesis Cradle, but there should be one like further back than that one.
Said it's not, but that's the one that is closest to you. I'm gonna take
That's
it
all right.
anyway.
We'll get you summoned.
That's fine. It's fine. I shouldn't have been so excited to see people get blown around.
I got
This is
flown.
one where we have to drag him around.
Yep.
You got a summoning closet.
Thank you.
We're gonna be starting the fight over here. So when everybody's ready, you can make your way over this way. There's a lot of shit going on in this fight. I don't know if I'm gonna remember everything.
You've been doing great so far.
Okay, so there are going to be some intermission phases. So we're going to start off fighting Lahubim over here. The tanks are going to want to stand around purple. Everyone else will be standing on me, or like kind of behind me in this area. You don't want to be standing on the tanks. They're going to be doing some taunt swaps. Whenever Lahubim reaches 100 energy, he is going to try to start spawning ads. This acquisitions automa, it's going to become attackable, and everybody needs to focus all their damage on the automa to keep it from actually spawning. Once that one is dead, there are going to be some small ads over here near X that are going to spawn, so we'll need to kill those as quick as possible because they start damaging the raid. I do not think they can be taunted, so you just need to kill them quickly. People are going to get these bombs on them, and they are going to be placed around blue. You don't need to stack them right on top of each other, but they need to be in the same area. I think they're called unstable motes. And then a couple of people are also going to get these circles on them. I think it's this deconstruction blast. And you can take that circle and put it over the bombs to blow them up, to get rid of them, just so everybody has more space to move around.
Hi.
Hi.
As the bombs are being dropped, you definitely need to keep moving. You don't want to just stand still because it will deploy it under your feet. So just be taking them over to blue. The boss is going to put this circle down. I'm trying to find what it's called. But you either want to be in or out of it. You don't want to be standing in the circle, like directly underneath it. Now that Kaz is here, if she wants to throw in some stuff, she's better at explaining these than I am.
I don't know what boss we're on now.
We're on Lahuvum.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. Okay, Lahuvum. Oh yeah, so they're the cubbies. You talked about the cubbies, and you talked about the little motes that drop bombs.
Yep.
And staying away from the tanks so that when they get tank smashed, you don't get tank smashed.
Right. So I put down a marker kind of where the tanks can stand, and then I told everybody else that they need to stand back behind that spot.
Yep. Okay. I think that's like it helps. Gosh, I forget the order in which you're supposed to go to the cubbies, but it helps if like you can mark the cubbies and like call out which ones you're going to go to and have the tanks kind of tank a little bit near the cubby that we're going to go to next time the boss gets to 100% energy.
Yeah, so we always want to kill the acquisitions automa first. We don't want that one to become active. And then the one over next to it is where the little guys come out. We just kill those as fast as they can, or as fast as we can, because they can't be taunted.
Yep.
There are going to be some automa spawning on the other side of the room. The tanks will just need to pick up aggro on those, and we'll kill them as fast as we can, and then switch back to the boss.
Yep.
But generally, this is kind of the area we stay in.
Can we put marks on the tanks so it's easy to avoid them?
Done.
All right, let's kill some stuff.
And we have emitter for our ethics.
I didn't take lock cookies. Are there lock cookies somewhere? Oh, thanks. All right, let's go.
You want the boss brought over towards purple?
That's correct.
3, 2, 1, 1.
And just save hero for now. We'll use that in a later point. So this is the in or out. You don't want to be in that circle. Take the boss further back to purple.
I've also got a bomb on me.
Bombs go to blue.
Alright. I was holding the boss.
I'm just letting everybody else know.
When you get a bomb, do you want me to taunt him off you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, kill this automa here. You want to keep it from reaching 100 energy or it becomes active.
Nice.
And over here on reds, where the little guys are, kill these quick.
There's an emitter way out in the center.
I'm gonna go pull it.
I got the first interrupt, but somebody else has to get the second. Nice.
Yeah, we're up to our armpits interrupts. We
And
don't need to coordinate.
we can tank boss now.
Bring the boss over here to the where red rum is jumping. Over to diamond. Okay, this is good. We'll keep him here.
Oh, taunt him.
Mine.
Ready for knockback? All right. Moats to red.
There's an emitter up. Take the boss.
Oh, yeah, Mitch, you don't have to run through them. You can just run near them. Oh, that wasn't Mitch, sorry.
We're at 84 energy. At 100, we need to kill the thing in the cubby. 92. I think we dropped puddles in the cubby, so just be careful.
What's our next cubby?
This one. This near one, probably.
There's an emitter up on the far side of the boss. Range DPS, go kill that emitter.
Oh yeah, my grip didn't work, so we just gotta kill it.
Why is he on me? Okay.
My boss. Take that bomb wherever you need to go. Emitter's up. Your boss. We might see one more phase unless we push real hard.
Yeah, 91 out of 100 till the next cubby.
I probably should have called for hero, but I forgot.
Aww.
It's fine. Do a cubby.
Get her while she's in the air.
You say that, but Hunter Ace believed you. Went off and tried to kill the boss in the air.
Alright.
Ranged people can actually kill the boss right now. Is that Hunter trapped? So the Moon Atoma needs to be Hunter trapped. There's an emitter up. Nice.
Use the ciphers you carry at the translocator to build an arc across this chasm. Everblade to me.
I have some plate bracers up for roll if anybody needs them.
Oh, I think I just got 2 your hands that will be worthless tomorrow. Or in 3 days.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
And there's a teleporter back here for people who haven't been here before. On Moon. Are we going to Anduin?
Sure, why not?
Yep, that would be Domination's Grasp.
I don't know what bosses you guys have done. Have you basically done
Everything
just in
up to
order
Anduin.
the two side wings? Okay, cool.
I guess at this point we'll just keep going until some people start leaving.
I mean, we have like what, 4 bosses left, and that's it.
Yeah.
These are some of the harder bosses, though. Like, Anduin can be a pretty big problem. Raglan is not so bad on normal, but is a huge problem on heroic. And Lords of Dread.
Luckily, we're not on heroic.
Yeah, Lords of Dread can just be mean, and the Jailer is like a thing. Although without the knockbacks, it's a lot better than it was.
Yeah, seems like there are less problems with Jailer than some of these other bosses. It's kind of funny.
If anybody needs to repair.
I think Jailer and Raglan are two where, like, on normal, they're very doable, and on heroic, they're a real pain in the ass.
Yeah. Especially when you got, like, the mind controls and stuff like that going out on the Jailer.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
people that can't put their butt in the holes the right way.
So, Anduin. On Anduin, he doesn't have, like, a frontal or anything. So basically the DPS mostly want to stay, like, in front of him. He's gonna cast like a gray circle on the floor, which puts a big healing absorb on anybody who's in it. You really, really want to be in that healing absorb because we need to heal it off. And if we don't heal it all off before it explodes, it explodes. And that'll probably wipe us if we don't manage to heal off the barrier. So if you see the gray circle, stand in it and heal hard. And there'll be a moment where we call out that everybody needs to spread out. What's going to happen then is that everybody's going to have a circle around them. You need those circles not to touch each other. Those circles are going to turn either like dark purple or yellow. And then you're going to need to match your circle with a circle of the opposite color. I think it's always safe for the tanks to stack exactly on each other. But everybody else needs to get off the tanks. And you need to match with the opposite. If you match with your own color, right? Like if your purple circle touches another purple circle, you both explode and die. So don't do that. And also if you do that, then 2 yellow circles are not going to have anybody to match with. And so when the debuff eventually expires, they're going to explode and die. So it's like double bad. So like when those circles go out, once you see your color, pause for a moment, find somebody with the opposite color who isn't near other people with your color, right? Like, you know, if there's somebody right on the edge who isn't near anybody else but is the opposite color of you, grab them first. But like take a second to like figure out where you're going and not run into somebody of your own color.
Once you match colors, do they go away?
They go away once you match colors.
So like,
and then you can...
so the problem gets easier as so like if you find some easy matches out there, then everybody else's lives get easier too.
Yes.
Yeah. So don't
Yeah.
try to be heroic by weaving things. Just do the easy matches.
One thing that I've had happen a lot is that like I'll be out on the edge because I'm trying to give all the melee space, and then all of the people near me of the opposite color like run away from me as fast as they can and immediately match, and then my match is like on the opposite end of the platform and I literally can't get there before I explode. So like that's also not great, right? So like if you have the option, prefer matching with somebody who doesn't have any other options.
So
But
there is
like
a deadline.
yeah, but like if you haven't done it before, then just like match with somebody of the opposite color and like that's enough. Let's see. We need are we in groups for like people who are going down and people who are staying up? We might actually want 3 healers on this. Do you want me to go on my shaman?
We have a third healer on the raid if we need to.
Oh, cool. Oh, Bayroth can go heals.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. He was heals when he showed up. We had to ask him to go DPS.
Bayroth, is that cool? Can you go heals?
Sure.
With 3 healers, especially with 2, I guess we don't need the mass dispel. You don't have to do the dispels. So which healer would like to just stay up all the time, and which healers would like to go take turns going down? Basically, Anduin every so often is going to put like a kind of black fan on the floor in front of him. People who stand in it will be sent into the down phase where you need to heal some ads with green bars over their heads and kill some ads with red bars over their heads. The more you kill, the more of a buff we get. We need basically 100% of that buff so that during the phase where you can actually do damage, basically there's a phase where Arthas comes out of Anduin, and that's when we do real damage, and we have a buff. Like every ad that we kill during the down phase, every ad that we heal during the down phase gives us a buff on the Arthas phase. And that's like really, really the big thing we want. Okay, I'm getting that Trioshi is going down.
I'm used to going down into the other phase too.
Bayroth is going down. Linz, are you cool with always staying up? So you just never stand in the fan?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So there'll be 2 phases where we go down, and then there'll be a phase where ads spawn. They'll spawn on sort of randomly, like I think there'll be 2 or 3 of them on green, blue, red, or purple. We need to trap 2 of them and kill 1, because they're going to be doing a cast, which if it goes off will fear us all for a very long time. So we don't want that to happen. So like if the tanks could probably kind of stay sort of towards X, and that way we can assume that we always kill the X ad and trap the other ones. And then sort of go clockwise from there. That would be one way of solving the problem, as long as we know which ones we're going to do first, or agree that only the tanks will break the CC and everybody else will follow. During the Arthas phase, I can't remember if the like swirlies will go on ranged. So like for some difficulties, ranged want to stack up to prevent things from jumping out, and on other difficulties, ranged want to stand out so that they like bait the bad away from melee. I can't remember which one normal is.
I think we always just stack up, but you still have to kind of watch your feet, move around a little bit, but still try to stay close together.
Okay, and the big thing during that phase is kill Arthas and kill the little ads that are going to leap all over the place. Try to stun them if you can, or like grip them. Kyrian spears are great for that.
So that's usually like a good time to hero is on that first intermission. Some groups do it different intermissions, but we usually do it on the first one, or like I'm used to doing it on the first one.
Yeah, let's do that. That phase will go into another phase of, I think, fans and going downstairs, and then that phase will happen again, but with walls. The walls will be like walls of spirits starting from the outside and kind of like walking towards the middle and across the platform. Don't touch the spirits, they'll eat you. And I think at the end there'll be the phase where we all get yellow circles, or does that only happen on heroic? I think at the end there will be a phase where we all get yellow circles around us, and basically we'll want group 1 to all cleanse, wait for the debuff to fall off, group 2 all cleanse, wait for the debuff to fall off, group 3 cleanse.
Yeah, there'll be a big circle in the middle, like a big dark circle that you can walk through. So it'll be like meeting up with your partner, like we do in the first phase, but instead of having one person that you have to meet up with, there's just one big giant circle that everybody can run into at the same time. Or like everybody in the same group. Like group 1 and group 2, like Cass said.
Oh, actually, I just remembered. I think what we want for that actually is for melee to cleanse first. But you still have to be careful not to touch other circles of your own color, because you'll still explode. So when that happens, I'll call for melee to cleanse, and then for ranged to cleanse, and then for healers to cleanse, probably. And then hopefully Anduin is dead. Or, well, freed. One of those.
Sorry, why do we need to do staged cleansing?
That'll be sort of at the end, like after we've fought the, Arthas and the Hoppy ads and the Walls of Spirits. There'll be a phase where DBM will say, like, spread out, and we'll all get circles around us, and all of us will get yellow circles instead of half of us getting yellow and half of us getting purple. And that'll be when we cleanse by running into the purple circle in the middle.
I see.
When I'm ranged for that part, I like to basically go to the opposite side of the boss from where the tanks are, so that, like, I will be able to get into the circle as soon as I want without walking through anybody else. There are also, we forgot to say about I forget what they're called. They're like stars that will target a person. And basically when it's on you, you need to run away from the boss, and then the star is going to come out at where you were. You want to dodge it, and it's going to come back again. It's like a boomerang star. And basically you want to run directly away from the boss so that you don't, like, spin the star around, so that other people have an easy time dodging.
Since the tanks are usually going to be around X, or like facing the boss towards X starting off, it's good to take stars towards blue, just so you're not running the star through the group.
And especially if there's one of those gray barriers that we all want to stand in for the healers, don't run the stars through the barrier. That's very important. Any other tips or questions before we start?
Do the stars make the fearing ad CC immune, or is that just a heroic thing?
Only on heroic, but yeah.
Alright.
Usually group 1 goes down first, and then group 2 goes down second.
1, 2, easier to remember.
So ibuprofen's group is first, and Lentilla's group is second.
Yeah, and the group going down, the ads that are down there, you want to try to kill them and CC them as quick as possible. I don't know if you said that or not.
Yeah, and, like, save cooldowns for that, because that gives us a massive buff that's going to win the fight.
There are also ads down there that the healers can heal. Because you want to build up Anduin's energy as much as possible, and by killing the ads and healing them, you build up his energy.
Sounds good.
Five, four, three, two, one. AOE incoming.
Stack up.
All right, in this gray circle, everybody in. If you have self-heals, they help, but they're more important in the second and third version of that, when you only have 1 healer instead of 3. All right, everybody spread out. We're about to have matching circles.
Ibuprofen when you're back, it's your boss.
Group 1, get in the black. Kill this barrier.
Shard on that barrier.
Wicked stars to blue. You might want to have your
Everybody
back
get in the
covered.
barrier.
Spread out.
Spread out.
Switch down. Switch down. Switch down. AOE incoming.
When you're back from the upside down, ibuprofen is your boss.
Group 2, going down.
Oh, and kill the protophone barrier. Because it protects everything else and prevents you from killing them.
Get in the gray circle.
When you're downstairs, the big ad is the only one you can actually tank. The little ones should be like slow. Oh god. They're not dying. Oh god.
My boss. There's still some circles out there. Kill the barrier.
I think ideally you want them to reach 100 energy, but I think 75 is like in an okay range.
It'll be survivable. We'll find out.
Okay, everybody needs to stack up on X, on red. And this is when we hero. And just focus everything on the remnant and kill the ads.
This guy slaps.
Yeah, because we didn't get enough energy. Oh boy.
No, I'm not kidding.
I didn't taunt.
Holy shit.
The log doesn't say what killed me. What did I do wrong? Alright, let's try again.
Soul Reaper, there's supposed to be a tank swap there. I shouldn't have been getting punched that hard. Like, yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. But like also 75 is not a lot of energy. So when we go into the downstairs phase, we really want to CC like root, slow, whatever, 3 of the ads. The little ones, so that they don't get to the center. Because if they get to the center, then we don't get to kill them. And then we don't get points for having killed them.
So is it more important to kill the small ones than the large one that's tankable?
We don't have very much CC because we just don't have very many people.
So the good thing is you don't have to choose. Once you pick up the big one, you just walk him around smashing little ones. And it's not like the big one's going to time out.
Yeah, like that's
cleave.
Yeah, so like pick up the big guy and then walk around cleaving. So there's 2 tank swaps. When Anduin is swinging, he gains haste every time he punches, and so we taunt swap him to reset his haste stacks. When the Lich King is punching us, there's a Soul Reaper that just needs to be swapped off. So they're both the Soul Reaper is a standard tank swap. If the other tank has a debuff, taunt. This effect increases the target's physical damage taken by 150% for 15 seconds. I don't know how many stacks I had when I died, but I'm sure it was at least 1.
just 1.
At least 1, right?
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that, and then I guess we'll just decide when the haste swap is good, or when I come back from the upside down, I can just taunt him.
It was 2.
Yeah, it was like you were alive and then you weren't.
I mean, I blew through a bunch of cooldowns, surviving 2 stacks for a while, and then just got smashed into the floor. But if there's a tank swap, it becomes trivial because that was with 2 stacks I was taking quad damage, and it would have been fine without that.
And the only one that's important to taunt during that phase is Arthas.
Yes, that's
like all the little ones can be ignored.
Right, that is who I'm talking about.
All right. Should I run the pull timer, or do the tanks want to do it when it?
Not a detail we've spent any time at all thinking about.
All right. I usually tank kind of from the Jaina side initially.
Like, so standing over here on X.
Just like so that the absorb bubble will be kind of like on where everybody happens to be standing, but like micro optimization.
Doesn't that just face the boss into the entire melee pile?
That's what you want. He doesn't have a frontal.
Yeah, we don't get smacked by anything on him.
You just want to do every like 10, 15 stacks?
I don't know that it's hugely important on this on phase 1.
Spread out.
We should do a swap before the downstairs phase, probably. Your boss.
Group 1's going down.
Group 1.
Fill barrier.
Zero, you didn't come down.
I know. I was standing on it, but it didn't pull me.
Well, downstairs is gonna have a bad time. You're down 1 DPS. Good luck.
No, Kaz is down there with them. They have enough.
Okay.
Back up in the barrier. Spread out. Find your partner.
Definitely take the boss when you come back from the upside down.
Hunter and Zero, y'all need to match up.
Why am I silenced?
That's the black stars.
Group 2, go down.
Barrier upstairs.
Pretty circle.
Alright, 100 energy, good.
Rob Paladin is stupid down there. It's just 4 GCDs to heal all the ads.
Everybody get ready to stack up on X.
Barriers up. Alright, my Arthas first.
And we can go ahead and hero.
Yes, you are. Is that the sword?
Yep, yours. Your Arthas. My Arthas. Your Arthas. Yep, cool. We got it. Mine.
Mine.
Okay, now we're back to fans. Zero will go down group 1 this time, and I will go down group 2. CC ads, don't let them cast. We're gonna go to probably the red one first.
Yep. X.
You want the boss brought over to the ads or left alone in the middle?
A little bit brought over to ads, yeah.
Oh, there's 2 X's. That's confusing. Which X?
To the marker on the ground.
Well, there one was. Yeah. Okay. 2's down.
Sorry, I placed bad markers. That was my fault.
Group 1 should probably get ready to go down.
Group 1, time to go.
Running.
Your boss.
Kill this barrier so we can
Upstairs.
clear the
I am
area.
again.
Switch down.
Moving the boss right now is a little bit dangerous because the stars
Yep, I see
are
him.
moving around as well.
Yep, I see him.
Switch down.
Second for
In the
barrier.
barrier. But take that star out if you can. Oh god. That's rough.
Yeah, I'm getting chunked way more often by people just pointing stars at my ass than I have been by moving the boss around.
Alright, CC.
Killing square. It's right next to the barrier.
Group 2 is going down.
Don't forget to kill that barrier.
Run out. Taunt boss.
That was bad. We did not get nearly enough down.
Oh,
Uh,
I noticed there's still a Grim Reflection up out here. You gonna kill it? Or no?
working on it. Barrier. The psychic terror has to die now or we all die. Everybody on this. Alright, walls are gonna come at us. Don't get hit by the spirit walls.
Your boss. My boss. Wall behind us, big move.
Move to the right.
My boss. Spicy. Small move left. That could have gone a lot worse.
Nice job. Finish off the little guys. I think we're gonna have to pull the boss out of the center. You don't want him in that. So that center circle is what we're gonna
He's
use
out,
to
he's
cleanse.
out, he's out.
Right. But what I'm saying to everybody else is that center circle is where we're gonna cleanse when we get circles around us. Alright, spread out. And then melee is gonna cleanse first in the center. So melee go into the center. Okay, now nobody touch the center for a little bit. Let the stacks fall off. Okay, now ranged.
Ibuprofen, your boss.
Okay, nobody touch the center for a little bit.
There's like no stacks out right now.
Okay, everybody cleanse.
Barriers up. My boss. Do we get another downstairs phase or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Just kill. This is just rinse and repeat. Now we'll get little circles around us every so often if we're slow.
Alright. It's my boss for a while.
Alright, melee cleanse. Oh boy. I just hit a teleporter that I didn't know was there. Alright, ranged cleanse.
Sorry, didn't mean to taunt that.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Everybody cleanse.
Barrier.
Taunt boss.
My boss.
AOE incoming.
Fought to save me. Thank you.
I would never give up on you, Anduin. You need time to recover. But we must press on.
Is anybody rezzing Hunter Ace?
He is thoroughly
I do.
The corpses have been infused with domination magic. They will subjugate anyone who tries to follow him.
There must be a way.
The answer lies within the mysteries of the first ones. Their secrets can guide the way forward. Forged by the proper hand.
Right. I guess this is what we're calling it.
I'm pretty impressed with how far you guys got. Like, I wasn't here for most of it, but when I joined and saw that you'd like killed most of the bosses, I was like, sweet.
Yeah, we only have 3 left.
All right, you guys down to continue tomorrow? Finish it up. Well, later today.
Tomorrow for me and my boyfriend. If he wants to finish it out.
All right, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Last 3 bosses.
So 6:30 my time.
Sure, if you say so.
Well, Eastern is 2 hours ahead of me.
Then yes, 6:30 your time.